Hello, everyone. I am Surrenderlot the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/IamaTotalPOS. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so his first post here says, should go to jail for it. That's poisoning. And then you have this person here who basically just blew exhaust into this person's car because they had their window open. Dude, why? Just why? Why would you do that? I mean, seriously, dude, you should honestly be in jail for that. And as the post says, I mean, seriously, with this one, I have to give you more of a 40 out of 50. I mean, why are you just blowing your car's exhaust into someone's open car window? I mean, that just sounds like a really dumb thing to do. And yes, you could actually kill someone doing that, mate.
The victim didn't defend herself good enough, therefore my son is innocent.
Um, okay, this should be fun. This post here says, Mother of Loudoun County Bathroom R, blames victim.
You're 15. You could reasonably defend yourself.
The mother of a skirt-wearing boy who was convicted of R-ing a ninth grade girl in Loudoun County school restroom, said Monday that the victim was to blame for being assaulted because she did not make strong enough attempts to defend herself. Mate, really? You're gonna defend someone who did that? Really? I mean, just because they didn't defend themselves enough? Yeah, wonder why that isn't such a good defense in the court of law. With this one, I'm giving you a 50 out of 50. I mean, wow, you're not only defending someone who did that, but you're also saying that your son is innocent? No, no. You shouldn't say that your son is innocent. You should be outright willing to murder your son for that. Imagine your child being R'd and the police telling you it's her fault. Oh, this should be fun. Um, and this post here says, police told mother of R gang victim that, 12, that she was prostituting herself. And then West Midlands police officers are accused of telling an alleged R gang victim, age 12, that she was lying about her abuse and told her mother that she was prostituting herself. Really, guys? Really? I mean, seriously, this gets a 50 out of 50 as well. I mean, why would you do this? I mean, that just sounds like a really thing. That sounds like something that you'd only say for someone to make them lose trust in you guys. I really hope you guys are gonna get fired for that because that sounds like a thing you guys deserve to get fired for. Apparently, men aren't allowed to have any of these problems. Oh, this should be fun. I just know it. Uh, okay. So this here says, sending love to men who are struggling with mentally, suffering with suicidal thoughts, are scared to speak up, are in therapy, are feeling alone, feel dismissed by society. Hashtag Men's Health Month. Yeah, actually, that's a good poster, I gotta say. And then, these people down here.
I can't tell if this is satire or not. No, I am going to report this. Hashtag I don't give an S. Bring back manly men.
This is actually true.
This is true actually. Hashtag I love pathetic men.
Really, guys? Really? You do realize that, men also suffer these problems as well, right? I think with this, I have to give this a, 45 out of 50. You guys are actually helping enforce systemic patriarchy, and I'm not sure you guys realize that. And, yeah, you guys realize that, we could maybe break this whole thing by maybe bringing awareness to, this issue here? You'd think Christian values maybe would prevent this kind of predatory behavior. And this pastor here says that Jesus hasn't returned because people haven't donated enough cash. Um, yeah, you, yeah, I would have to give this a 35 out of 50. Not only are you exploiting people's faith for money, but you're really gonna do this, mate? Seriously? I mean, that is really scummy behavior. And you're also giving religious people like you a bad name. Well, actually, just all religious people a bad name. And you're also giving all pastors a bad name because of the things you do. Oh, and also another thing, you're making a lot more people who probably would be skeptical for donating to churches, more skeptical of donating to churches because of your predatory behavior. I hate your type of people. Okay, and this person here says pedophilia is pedophilia. If it looks like a child and you're attracted to it, you're a pedo. Yeah, I mostly have to agree with this here. Um, except if some cases, if the person who looks like a child is actually older, then I guess it kind of wouldn't be. But yeah, how is this getting a negative 75 down vote? A net down vote of negative 75? I mean, seriously. With this one, I have to give this a 50 out of 50. I mean, really. Why are there people who believe that this isn't right? I mean, seriously. Just why? The audacity of this bee. And this poster says, jobless, a 41-year-old Oxford graduate loses battle to have parents provide lifelong financial support. This person, a 41-year-old jobless Oxford graduate, has lost the battle to have his parents provide him maintenance for life. Eh, good. Yeah, for this one, I'm gonna probably have to make this more of a 20 out of 50. I mean, he at least is not gonna be leeching off his parents for the rest of their lives. So that's a good thing here. Parent of the Year award goes to father injected 1 and 2-year-old with heroin to make them sleep. This one's getting a 50 out of 50. Dude, you can't maybe find some other way to maybe make them go to sleep? I mean, people go to sleep at different times. I can tell you that for a fact. Yeah, you could maybe help them go to sleep or something. That could be a thing you could probably do. I mean, why do you have to inject them with heroin? What, are you trying to give them drug addiction problems in the future or something? Or maybe they have different opinions and we shouldn't judge anyone, for thinking differently. And this person here says,
This is completely unacceptable. If the blacks are going to vote for the racists, then maybe we shouldn't let them vote anymore. Sometimes you have to do what's good for them even if they don't understand why.
you know, mate, just because someone votes differently to you doesn't mean that they don't deserve to vote just because they vote differently to you. They could also have different opinions, or maybe they might have a reason not wanting to not want to vote for your favorite candidate. That could be a possibility. With this one, I'm gonna probably rate this a 25 out of 50. I mean, it could be worse, but this person is implying being a total POS, and yeah. And seriously, not all people think the same way, and they shouldn't think the same way as you, mate. I mean, if that was the case, well then your favorite candidate would win all the time without really any opposition. I donate my body to science, and science is a guy dissecting me in front of curious observers for $500 a ticket. Family finds dead grandfather being dissected at an oddities event. The man's body was found being autopsied live in a Marriott ballroom where people paid up to $500 to watch. A family who thought their grandfather's body would be donated to science to learn ended up as a sideshow for an oddities event, dissected in front of the paying public audience in the middle of a hotel event room across the country. The body of Redditor redacted, 90 a 97-year-old World War II veteran, ended up in the ballroom in front of Portland, Oregon Marriott Hotel. Of course, it was in my home state, where people paid up to $500 for a ticket to see the autopsy in person. Really? Really, guys? I mean, I have to give this a 35 out of 50. Why would you do that? I mean, that's just very disrespectful. I think with that, that's going to do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat punching Hitler will convince you. And I'll see you in the next one.